Good morning, everybody. Time for some Fallout New Vegas. I plan on finishing the Old World Blues today. And then trying to see if I feel lucky. Dang it, game. Always messing up. Perfect. Hey, Space Dan, welcome.
I envy you. You're no match for science. Sting them in the
I kind of forgot we left off right here.
The Uncanny Valley Research Center has been canceled until further notice. As in, until someone notices it.
Come on. Oh, crap. I got myself in another corner. Nice! Why didn't I get a notification?
Oh, hit my Robo-Scorpion, will you?
Okay, one down. Come on. There we are. Whew. So what do you think of Dead by Daylight? Do you like it? Is it enjoyable? Yes, they do. YouTube always sucks with that.
You require some additional services?
Absolutely. It's more fun with others. Well, you are on PlayStation, aren't you, Space Dan? Let's go to the Forbidden Zone. Oh, really, game? You gonna crash automatically? Yep, already a crash, and we ain't even 3 minutes in. Ain't that sweet? Ah, okay, Space. By the way, Space, can you do me a favor? At 1:30, go ahead and type a message for me, okay? I've got to take, you know, the normal stuff. Well, you don't need the Elgato for this thing, though. For this, all you need is a Windows capture and an OBS. Well, the Windows capture is inside OBS, so you don't need really any equipment to stream off your computer. Is 125. The Eye of Mobius can go away, please. Oh, okay, yeah, you do need one for that.
You're no match for science.
Yeah, I kinda am a match for science.
Robo-Scorpion, attack! Go, my minion. Sting them in the name of all that is Mobius.
I'm so glad those lasers are missing.
Now I end you.
And there's even more of them.
You won't escape me.
Yeah, that didn't go over well. I probably should have just walked in and then literally walked into the lab. Let's go to the loading station and start there. If we start the loading station, we can work our way up. Hey fan, welcome! Come on, Robos. Oh, now you guys decide to spawn.
You won't escape me! Go, my minion! Sting them in the name of all that is Mobius!
Come on. Yeah, well, please don't. I'm just trying to make a living here.
You'll damage the hull!
I don't know, Trayvon. I can't go ahead and see it right now. It looks like a man dabbing.
Attack! Destroy this one. I'll make.
There's one. There's two.
Sting them in the name of all that is Mobius. Stop that! You'll damage the hull.
Come on, the axe is mightier than the laser.
Stop that! You'll damage the hull.
Get over it.
Oh, hit my.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Okay. Save real quick. Okay, ow. Well, that definitely wasn't my best and brightest idea. Yeah, for some reason I was hoping you guys would have despawned.
You're no match for science.
Forget science. I'm just going in.
Attention visitors. Common experiment in progress. Please put on your goggles and take your rad X now. The X-42.
Ow. Just ow.
X-42 giant scorpion is alive. Awaken my pet. Initiate your search and destroy protocol.
Okay, drones are up.
X-42, attack in the name of Mobius. Oh, how cute. They're engaging the X-42 giant robo-scorpion.
Well, what the heck? Alright, guys, give me a moment. I gotta,
The X-42 giant robo-scorpion is alive. Awaken my pet.
I gotta take a minute, fill real quick.
Destroy protocol in the name of all that is Mobius. This is a... Oh, it looks like the target drones got activated and... Oh, how cute. They're engaging the X-42 giant robo-scorpion.
Okay. Okay, backup power's good. Okay, items, aid. Thick red paste. Okay, anything up here? Correct answer is no. Hey, Omion, welcome. Welcome, my friend. Anything up here? Okay, turrets. And got it. Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and pop those bad boys. Thank you. Nah. Sleep would be helpful, but I think I'm doing just fine. I need a science skill of 100. And wouldn't you guess it, I can't just shut it down. Stats. I'm short by 2. I'm short by 2. Do I have anything? Aid. Anything to increase my intelligence? Nope. I'm gonna have to kill it.
This is a pre-recorded attack message indicating. Crush them with your pincers!
Alright, guys. Turn that off.
Crush them with your pincers!
Weapons. Hey, Mr. Saboodle, welcome. Whew. And there we go, everybody. The gigantic Robo-Scorpion has been annihilated. All because we were 2 science short. 2 science. What kind of stupidness is this? Oh, there you are, Mobius.
I'm running out of floor space for my calculations.
Oh, stop. You'll have plenty. Oh, where are you? That would have given me plus science 15. Are you serious? That would have been nice to have. I'll take that, and you can have a fission battery. Sounds like a fair trade. You can have 2. Hey, stop sleeping.
Huh? Oh, hello there. You are there, aren't you? Forgive my confusion. So hard to tell these days. You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing you're here for your brain, perhaps? It's just up there. Such a nice brain, young, very bright. Little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV cone? Ah, that's it. You're coming into focus nicely.
Is that better?
Depth perception is a problem with this old monitor of mine. Went black a while ago. That's old age for you. Should look at getting the visual nerves reattached. It's just that the right eye would see the wrong things. The flying tortoises were the worst. Would you care for a mentat?
Thanks.
I love mentats. Delicious and smarty. I have all sorts of amazingly science-terrific thoughts and ideas when those chalky tablets are zipping through my biogel. I forget them all not long after, though, especially with the data constipating my memory core. Afraid binary streams might shoot out my chassis. Had to start using the dome floor and walls here to inscribe equations, although I've somewhat lost track of where they start and end.
You know you aren't exactly what I was expecting, right?
Really? That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this meeting? Please extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if your theoretical Mobius is better than I.
Hey, Shadolf, welcome. So, why did you, steal my brain?
Oh, a variety of reasons. You're something of a homily. The anomaly? You're really quite special, and not in the cranially challenged way. You see, you are the most successful brain extraction experiment ever performed here at Big Mountain. A victim of your own success, as it were. If you were to go back with what your brain knows about the procedure, well, your brain could be popped back in and you could walk right out of here. Can't have brains moving around of their own volition.
Why exactly is that a problem?
I'm not sure, except that I'm sure there's a very good reason for it. I have very good reasons for almost everything I do. Even if I forget them occasionally. Although I feel this one is especially important. Oh, well.
Well, I was actually kind of curious about some things. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I tried that already. Oh, I was probably tripping hard on Psycho when I sent that. Had to work myself up to it. Not usually violent, except when I am. Then, watch out! So many chems, such varieties. Whenever I take mentats, I can feel my entire chassis breathe like a big spherical lung. As for the Psycho, sometimes get the chem dispositories in my tank all switched up. Go in the wrong tube. Still, served its purpose.
I'm sorry, but you have to earn moderator. Go ahead and show it, Unicorn. And welcome, Unicorn. Good to have you here. I was actually kind of curious about some things.
I find things curious as well. Go on.
So, can you tell me about your robo-scorpions?
Well, every scientist needs an army. Mine came to me after these rather large scorpions kept coming in from the desert, like poisonous frosting. How scary, I thought, but they had survived when nothing else had. Perfect candidates for improvement as a reward for their tenacity. Then I thought, what if they shot energy bolts and acted as walking eyes and data-drained computers and acted as bullhorns? Then I made them bigger. Then I thought about custard. I do so love custard. Or was it mustard? Mustard custard. I miss sugars and salts.
So, sounds like you built the robo-scorpions issued threats to keep the think tank occupied?
Did I? Maybe I did. Can't have them leaving. Some reason for it. Ethics or, conscience? You and your brain are quite alike. I'm sure it knows the raisins better than I do.
Okay, everything you told me doesn't even add up. Your plane... Yeah, I said plane, huh? Your plan? Even your name. Mobius.
Dr. Mobius. Rather catchy, isn't it? It's my name, and my new name overwrote the old one. This name's as real as you or I, although I believe your brain expressed similar incredulity at the nature of such an appellation. Someone's been watching too many old-world science fiction movies, it said. I believe it meant me. I must admit I have a vulnerability for holotape fantasies of planets and robots and all that is forbidden. As for the name I was born with, like the think tank, we were all reprogrammed to forget them, take on new names. It enforces the recursion loop in our perception programming.
You reprogram their names as part of a recursion loop? What, to trap their processors?
Now, trap is a rather harsh word, like excrement. Not an inappropriate word, but still rather harsh. But, yes, I did take some liberties with their programming. It's all right, they don't remember. I certainly didn't until you said trap, and then I said excrement, and then...
So, why exactly did you trap them?
The radar fence to keep the think tank hemmed in wasn't really enough. They keep testing things. They would have found a way to disarm it. I suspect I have Plan C's in place, but I may have coded myself to forget them, just in case. Probably very dangerous, lethal, or worse. So I had to do something else to keep them occupied here. Or as you like to say, trapped. I prefer to have several Plan Bs in case the A's fail.
Yeah, even I was kind of wondering, what was the issue, Hellraiser? What did he do? He was commenting about Unicorn. And no, Unicorn, I think he was still talking about your stream. I don't know if he read your message about that you came in late, because he was saying he had he heard no voice. At least that's the way I'm seeing this whole situation.
Oh, you figured it out. No pun intended. Dr. O, which is actually not his real name multiplied, since you can't multiply his real name in the first place. Ouroboros, Klein, they have all forgotten themselves. And not only themselves, but the world, sense of time and history. All that is left is what's here. I reprogrammed their chronometers, geometers, and cartography programs. This is now their world, here, Big Mountain. It was a merciful lobotomy, really, thinking back. They were my friends, but sometimes they would take things too far. And the world isn't ready for that kind of too-far thing-taking. That's my professional opinion, anyway. And I am told I was once quite professional.
So minor detail, but a snake devouring its own tail is Ouroboros, not Ouroboros.
Really? It is so unlike me to make an error in anything I do.
So why terrorize them? Alright, Hellraiser.
Well, it's simple. Despite their many failings, they are rather bright. They are the think tank for a reason. That I didn't change. Without something to distract them, make them afraid, they would simply deduce what had happened. And when they start deucing it up, then you came along, the final variable solved. They saw that their world was larger than they perceived. Bacteria, finally able to see its host.
But there must have been other signs of a larger world.
There have been other visitors to make them doubt their perceptions, but you are the one who dialed back their monitor micromagnifiers. You were irrefutable proof that there was a world outside. And then there was the whole brain fiasco, which forced me to take steps. See, your brain had a special kind of wrinkle, a uniquity that they had never thought to try in all their countless escape attempts.
Yeah. You're talking about the shot to my noggin, right?
Yes, very good. I should have mentats ingest you instead of the other way around. Mentats. In any event, you showed up at the think tank, and because you had suffered a cranial injury in just the right place, bullets in the head are usually much more fatal, and yours was a light case of bullet headitis. But it was enough for the autodoc in the sink to change its programming to fix the problem. And the brain extraction technology for once worked. That gave the think tank the knowledge its brains couldn't possess. With that knowledge, the procedure can be reversed. If they obtain that procedural data, they can use it to mush and modify their cranial selves into hosts to slip past the radar fence. I'm sure of it. And once they're off the reservation...
So if I don't get my brain back in my head, I can't leave. Ever.
Oh no. I doubt your brain would be so unreasonable. It already knows the trick of it, you see. Doesn't need to be in a host body at all. If you become friends or exist in an uneasy truce with weapons aimed at each other, it would unlock the fence for you. Well, once the think tank was dealt with, of course, your brain is a responsible sort. Doesn't want mad scientists running around everywhere.
Right now, I'm trying to learn more about what Mobius has been doing. That's what I'm doing right now, Mr. Saboodle.
I consider coincidence to be profanity, along with the words astrology, herbal tea, and luck. So watch it, potty mouth. My threat broadcast is designed to instill and install fear. And along with the emotional download, other data rides the fear carrier wave. It prompted them to focus on retrieving those technologies and bring them to attack me. And coincidentally, pardon my language, all those technologies are needed to put a brain, your brain, back into its skull properly.
Well, Nightshame, I've been fine thanks to these things. They've been helping out a good bit with the pain. Yeah, Nightshame, I do plan on doing something. When I first started streaming, I used to do 8 to 16 hour streams. I did a few, like, on Skyrim. But time kind of dried up when you're in a relationship. I'm no longer in one, and things aren't as busy as they used to be, so probably Nightshame. Hope your Fallout stream was going well. I've just been lurking. And yes, his streams are always, well, populated. It's kind of hard to get a word in edgewise. I think you were at, what, 63 people, Nightshame?
Oh, that means my plan is a total failure. That is unfortunate. Oh well, at least I tried.
Yeah, the problem for me is finding something that people will actually enjoy for streaming. I play a game I enjoy in Destiny 2, nobody likes it. Nobody does. I go ahead, I play New Vegas, a game I do enjoy, and I'm able to keep an audience. Exactly, Nightshame. You've been very consistent. You're doing great on your channel, man. Speaking of, I actually wanted to ask, would you be okay if I sent you a friend request on PSN once I find out what your PSN is? If I ever do?
The X2 antenna can be used to focus your alpha wave frequency thought patterns. The sneaky suit? Why, it houses a cardiac regulator. And the sonic sound wave projecto emitter was never intended as a weapon. It was a medicinal vertebrae pulse desensitizer. In short, brains, a heart, and courage. Spine. I think there was a story once where a band of murderous thugs sought these things. They had them all the time in the story. Didn't stop them from murdering to get them. And it won't stop the think tank either.
Thank you, Nightshame, but yeah, I know I want to do an extra long stream, I just don't know what I'm gonna do. And, to be honest, Nightshame, I don't even expect me to get to 1,000 within a year. That's how much little faith I'm kind of putting into this. Hellraiser, if only things were so simple.
Yes, my overly aggressive cammed-up broadcast was designed to keep reinforcing the forget, fear, rinse, and repeat program. Oh, and the get me the things to castrate your only possible escape attempt. But I couldn't delete you or your arrival any more than I could the other visitors. Only so much science can do when you started talking to them. You're really quite difficult to ignore, you know. It's because you're, well, rather intriguing, if you'll forgive an old brain for saying so.
A whole TV? Oh my goodness, Nightshame, what are you gonna get, another 45-inch? I don't want to kill him, though. So, I want my brain, so can I leave?
Now, that seems to be rather hormonal of you. Flight or fight response, you know. Hard to cut that out completely. Your brain is here, safe with me. We chat over mentats.
I kinda need my brain back, if you'll understand.
Do you? You seem fine without it. And does it even want to go back with you? Maybe you should ask it. It's quite independent, has all manner of opinions. Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go, then fine. If not, well, you should respect its wishes.
Fine. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Let's see what our brain wants, shall we? Sounds like a massive fart and gas after going after Chipotle. Alright, let me go ahead and take off this here hood. I'm gonna put on the Dr. Mobius scrubs. There we are. Not too shabby. By the way, can you guys hear the fan? I'm hoping not.
Well, well, look who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland. And where have we been, Crawling through pits of radioactive muck again?
Are you my brain?
Ah, lovely. Figured that out, have we? Would you like a cookie?
Yeah, there's no need to be sarcastic. Meeting your own brain is a slightly odd event.
Yes, well, believe me, the opposite is equally true. Good Lord, have you bathed at all since they pulled me out of you?
Yes, because running around a crater full of bizarre science experiments, hygiene is a top priority.
Well, I see sarcasm hasn't eluded you. Fine, perhaps now isn't the best time, but it's the principle of the thing.
No, Hellraiser, for a little joke. So, once we reach a certain amount of likes, I've been going ahead and I do a raffle. The winner of the raffle gets a large quantity of tanks, but I also offer them what I like to call Mega Gamer, Fallout 3 will not run on 10. Alright? Here, guys, if you don't mind me taking a small break. So, basically what you need to do you need to go ahead, open up your Fallout 3 file location on your stream. It's not frozen, guys. See? It's all fine. Alright. Alright, I see I'm in the red, everybody. Dang it. Okay, let's see if I can reset OBS. Hello? Are we live? Can anybody hear us? Can anybody see us? Are we good? There we are. I had to end it for a second and then reboot it. I'm sorry, everybody. I appreciate you all for being very patient. Oh, man. Tonight.
Well, that's a fine how do you do. Me, quote, dick, unquote. As if I'm the one responsible for the way you carry on gadding about the wastes. I'm not the one that makes us clamber around Technus-infested ancient vaults or go charging off to New Vegas on missions of ill-conceived revenge. And have we forgotten who got us shot in the head and buried in a shallow grave? Hmm? Do you think I enjoyed that little moment?
Of course! You're responsible! You're my brain!
I most certainly am not! I'm the seat of all reason and logic in our little partnership! All those, feelings that motivate you, those urges to hurt people, to take and crush and maim, do you know where they come from? Glands. They come from glands. Free of the tyranny of your ape-like and primitive endocrine system, I can see how foolish your motives are.
But you're the source of most of those glands, unless you're arguing that my thyroid is to blame.
Well, look, it's all a very complex system of biofeedback and other things I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Admit it, you're just as glandular as I am.
Oh, all right. Perhaps I am, but at least I'm logical about it.
Don't you want to be reunited? I thought you'd be happy to get back into my head.
I'm not going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely not that appealing. Look at it from my perspective. Here I have peace, quiet, and safety. Well, barring the odd rogue scorpion. In your head, I've got poison, radiation, grisly injuries, and bio...
Yes, I am using OBS. I do use OBS. But guys, it's buffering too bad, and for some reason YouTube is keeping a bad internet today. Alright? I'm sorry everybody, I can't give you a decent stream like you all deserve. Like I said, I'll try again tomorrow. You guys know I care for you. I'll see you all tomorrow. And hopefully the internet don't act up. Internet? These are for you, buddy. These are for you, internet.